Well, good afternoon to you. Things had been building up very nicely over the last couple of days in the lead up to this game, but as you can see, the last couple of hours are a rather different story. The weather has decided not to play ball. The conditions here are a long way from ideal. It is teeming with rain, and that has left both teams contemplating very different challenges. It's almost old style. Understandable looks of concern on the faces of managers, officials, players and fans alike. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So we're up and running. And he's going long. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's played forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And he's there to cut it out.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Plays it out to the flank. Played in deep. Great leap! Good delivery. No joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Konoplyanka. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there. Yeah, he's had a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Plays it out to the wing. Forward it goes. Done very well to intervene. He's through the middle. Oh, some tackle that. Now the breakaway.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
There is the half-time whistle. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
And that has been clubbed away. Gets it back. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. This is gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And so we have the first set piece of the game. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone direct. Oh, he's hit the bar! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cleared away. Time to deliver. It's a brilliant interception. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Corner it is. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, the referee's seen the ball. Heads it! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. It's going to be a double change then.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, that's where he wants it. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. It's got through to... Has a goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Has he found his man? On the right now, what's on? Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Gets good distance on it. Oh, good interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Stark. Ampadu. He's off on a marauding... He's had a shot! That had everyone off their seats.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Oh, smart save. Has a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Ampadu loses his balance and loses the ball. And it's played forward. Faced and the finish! And it's a goal! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Plays it out to the flank. Forward it goes. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Played out to the right. There's the half-time whistle. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. That's a foul, free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Might get the better of his opposite number. Forward it goes. Lobs it in gently, cuts it out. Still just a single goal between the sides. Takes it over to the other flank. Tries to get it forward quickly. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And it's played forward. Gets into a dangerous position. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So we have a double substitution going on here. More than happy to take the muscular approach. There's the cross.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Time is ebbing away, but it feels like an eternity when you're holding on to a slender lead. Good running with the ball, and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Almost there, and the players can feel it. He's left his man. Quick look, he's gone for it! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. So all square with almost no time remaining. Goes long. Keeper's ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Well, the manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
The most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. There's the whistle. Looks to clip it forward. Goalkeeper's ball. Danny. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And the weighted pass. Gets his foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself a peach of a goal. First blood drawn. Oh, that is a bit special. Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Looks to dink one in. A chop has a hit! You can get that clear. And it's been taken straight back. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! He has done it!
It's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they must have. Never know when they're beaten.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Keeper sends it forward. It's got through to him. He's in! Going for goal! They've scored! And they've got their lead back. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Hulk. And he's cut it out. And it's played forward. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Forward it goes. He's got through. Shot goal! It's in!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And the half-time whistle goes.
And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can lose, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal.
Oh, shooting chance! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Now the counter. Chooses to go back. Danny! He's missed, but by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Time for a change in personnel. It's going to be a double change then. Tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. Hits one! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Oh, nice touch. Gets away from his opponents.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Looking to get within range.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Hulk. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it?
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Almost there, and the players can feel it.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time.
Shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt-sleeve order, very much the dress code. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. And we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So that's got things underway. Well played, he saw that coming. Plays it long. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And here's the chance to counter. Cuts it out. And it's played forward. That's a decent ball. Hoists it forward. Looking to break out here. Plays it through. Gets the better of his man. That intervention was very necessary. Out to the left it goes. Trying to get there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's going long. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And the counter is on. Battles to win it back. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Hits one! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
Oh, fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Gets it back. Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And now they can launch a counter. Deftly done. He's picked him out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Time for a change in personnel. There's the shot! It's a goal!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
It's come loose. He gets past his man, plays it back, and he's gone for it, and another time, he scores! And surely that clinches it, there really is no way back now. He was so alert to the possibilities there, great stuff.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Things starting to look very comfortable. He's made sure that that won't get through. Ivanovic. Chip through. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Pings it out wide. Slashes into the area.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
A real chance to break. And that will be the final act. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance, and the result which is well deserved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
And that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And that gets things running. Looks to clip it forward. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Forward it goes. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Could be a chance here. Hits one! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Has gone out. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Hoists it forward. Has he found his man? Plays it out to the wing. Played into space out wide. And a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Still not really a true reflection of what's been a pretty open game. Timely intervention, and it's played forward. Breaks on here. Out to the left it goes. Lovely bit of skill there. He's there to a chance! Great lead! And that's been levered clear.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Gets it, and now what? Tries to get it forward quickly. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. He gets past his man. Hoists it forward. Well into the second half, and still there's... Has a hit! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
So here comes a substitution. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's gone a long way up and away. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So we have a double substitution going on here. Shot at goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh, great! And they've been caught out here. Has a pop! And that has been cleared. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Hits one!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Chance to shoot! Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And he's there to hoof it away. And that is that. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim. Well, hello and good evening to all of you. Unfortunately, it appears that the weather hasn't quite read the script here. There has been a dreadful downpour from well before the moment the turnstiles opened, and there is considerable concern on the faces of the officials. We think it's going to be okay. Clearly, the pitch will be slippery. It'll be a challenge for those who have to officiate, never mind those who have to play. They know they are not going to be in for an easy game. But the crowd is all in, and the match, I'm delighted to be able to say, will go ahead. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. The information we've been given is that they're going to go with a 3-5-2.
Well, the beauty of this system, Peter, is that you can offer both a back five and a front two, having sufficient strength at either end of the team where you need it. Equally, the wing-backs can supplement the numbers in midfield to make it a five, so I think it affords managers the ultimate flexibility, and I think if I were really pushed on what I'd like most, this would be the system.
And already we're underway here. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's left his man. Got a size of goal hit. Shapes to shoot! And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's been taken straight back. Plays it out to the flank. Whipped in. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Could move up a gear here. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Hoists it forward. Gets it out to the wing. Chance to break. And the finish! He's scored!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Forward it goes. Real chance!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Just brushed off the ball there. Willian, and here's the chance to counter. Out to the left it goes. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Tries to get it forward quickly. Timely intervention. Good clearance and very necessary. And it's played forward. Here it comes. Keeps everyone guessing. He's got options out wide. Oh, really tidy interchange. A chance to play it in. And that's been won straight back. And there is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Gets the better of his man. He's had a go! Goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Good save, he got a decent fifth. Big chance! Goalkeeper's ball. Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's a loose ball. Oh, real danger here. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. He's through. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! Back to within 1. Interesting.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
There's some activity down on the touchline. Seems there's going to be a change. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, shooting chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Oh, that was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Gets it back. And help's available out wide. He has it out wide now. A good challenge, stood up well against his man. Aimed in with a header! He scores!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Shoots! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
And a header! Taken with style. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
We have got ourselves a game here. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Schöner. Played in with accuracy. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
Thanks to Jim. We both... Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while, and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. So off we go then. Floats one over. Well weighted. Speculative strike. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Surely. And it's played forward. And he's straight offside.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Honda. Going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
No goals as yet. Oh, he's found real chance! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Forward it goes. Honda. He's making good use of his strength there. Just goes for goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Up for a header! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Torneo. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets up to head! He scored! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
He's gone for it! No attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Torneo. Oh, shooting chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
"90 minutes up, we're into stoppage time. More than happy to take the muscular approach. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain the momentum now and finish the job.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Oh, great ball! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gets it upfield. Oh, that's a waste. Carries far too far and out of play. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead.
And a shot! You can get that clear.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Golovin. Honda! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
So here comes a substitution. It's going to be a double change then. .75 minutes played. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And he's away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Line. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Played it short. And that will be the final act. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance, and the result, which is well deserved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
And that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Well, hello, a very warm welcome to you for this evening's game. Regrettably, the weather has been extremely unkind to us here. It is wet and blustery and remarkably inhospitable. Despite all of that, it is good to see that the faithful from both sides have apparently been undeterred. We have a terrific turnout here. The atmosphere is bubbling despite these adverse conditions. All we need now is for the game to live up to its initial billing. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
So off we go then. He's looked long this time. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Shevchenko. Gets into some space, gets away from his opponent, and that'll go straight through to the keeper. This could spell danger. Shevchenko tries lifting it over. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Midway through the first half and there's an impetus.
Has a pop! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Decent-looking ball. Has a pop! There it is! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was square and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
And the through ball is intercepted. Plays it out to the wing. It'll be a throw-in. Plays it out to the flank. That is going to be the final action of the first half.
And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Well, the action has already resumed here. Up he gets! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Chip through. Gets good distance on it. Forward it goes.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Gets it back. He's got options out wide.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Has a hit! It's off target and by quite a way. Big chance! That carried quite a threat. Well, that's where he wants it. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Shevchenko Played out to the right.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. Oh, real danger here. And that's it. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. But that was enough. Well, what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all the time. I think it was a win earned through game management and...
Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance. Great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. So it's away we go then. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Can he find a fit? Hits one! Forward it goes. And it's played forward. He's had a look. And out to safety. And it's been taken straight back. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Could be a chance. He's gone for it! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Tries a shot! There's a long ball. And that's been levered clear. It's got paid to a promising move. He's picked him out. He's gone for it! Goal!
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
He spotted the run and played him through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's being played forward. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter.
And it's half-time here. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. And then they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Second period then underway. He could be in. Big chance! No mistake! And they get themselves in front!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cuts it out.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Just brushed off the ball there. Good determined running there, but not backed by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Tries to stroke it through. Tries to get it clear. Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Tries to get it forward quickly.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Get that clear. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Gets wrestled off the ball. That's a good ball to find him. No, too much on it. Defending of the desperate variety. And the referee brings it to a close. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance, and the result, which is well-deserved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.